Hello you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius video. Welcome to Colleen Tarot. I'm your host Colleen, and I'm creating this video for you on June 21st or 22nd, 2026. Keep in mind, tarot is timeless. I'm just giving you the date so you know I don't repost. If you like my videos, I post here every day regularly, okay? And I post Aquarius videos with a live chat. And if you like Aquarius only videos, because I'll be posting other signs here, if you like only Aquarius videos, I have another channel, Aquarius by Aquarius, here on YouTube. Anyway, I channeled a song by Duran Duran, Ordinary World, and it seems like with the pre-shuffle cards that I got, ex-lover or friend, grass not being greener, okay? So it's like someone could have left the connection for greener pastures, all right? Maybe it was, maybe it isn't, but someone else is trying to learn how to navigate without that person. All right, so I don't know if this is you trying to navigate or someone trying to navigate without you. All right, it's two people trying to navigate life without each other, or maybe someone has left. I hope not. For whatever reason, you know, moved away, left, and it's just like someone's just not going to see someone anymore. I feel like it's real hard for an ex-lover who didn't want it to be over, or something like that. And I also feel like if there was someone who passed you up or thought the grass was greener somewhere else, I do feel like someone could be like trying to escape the ghost of you, because that's literally in the song, you know, trying to escape the ghost of you. Anyway, we're going to get into your reading, but before I start, I want to be the first one to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. So, Aquarius. Wow, divine intervention. Roll the dice. Trying to survive in an ordinary world. Somebody's missing somebody. Alright, somebody is missing somebody. Maybe somebody's in a new home, a new place, a new town. We got a relationship that ended or is ending. But I feel like there's a relationship that's ended because of some sort of like divine process. We got the crossroads here, and we got ex-lover, ghosted. So there could be somebody who wants to be in a relationship with you that ghosted. There could be somebody who's an ex-lover. You might have more than one person. You might have more than one, especially when you're in that divine feminine energy. You also got somebody consistently watching you. Yeah, I feel like someone is sort of addicted to checking you out or whatever. Keeping up. Staying consistent with what's going on. And it's somebody who is trying to adjust. Or maybe this is you trying to adjust. I don't know. But someone's trying to adjust. And I feel like it's hard. Now maybe you already had to adjust and someone else needs to. I don't know. Maybe, definitely, I wouldn't be surprised if someone doesn't try to come back in from the past. Because that's supported with Mercury retrograde coming on. We're already in the shadow side. So it's just supported to see people you haven't seen in a while, whether good, bad, indifferent, or even require services that you didn't need before, like, you know, dental cleanings or whatever, you know, or go get a checkup. It's, you know, retrograde stuff. Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's not happy here, and someone is. Well, damn. Someone isn't happy, someone is happy. Somebody misses just probably being able to talk to you or see you. This could even be somebody you worked with or someone you were in a long-term relationship with, but somebody misses the hell out of you. Because I can see this going many ways. You could have left for green pastures, okay, for a better job. And even if somebody moved on from you, I feel like it wasn't greener. Yeah, somebody hasn't talked to you, or someone can't have access to you. There's something closing out here in the near future. I have Virgo energy, I have Sagittarius energy, I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I have Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus here. Let's get 3 more cards and then I'm going to clarify. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. 2 more. And King of Pentacles. Okay. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Somebody doesn't want to waste any time. I do see 2 different energies here. I see the relationship sideways. That might be where this goes, because this might be somebody you enter in a relationship with or move in with the house here. And then an ex might go more like a long-term relationship, like a marriage or something like this, with this King of Cups. Or where it was kind of like it was like a long-term. So I see two energies. Tell me about the Temperance in the reverse. That's really, I mean, for some of you, this is someone's not doing well because they can't talk to you, or someone really misses you, all right? They miss these conversations with you. I feel like someone just sort of wanting that really bad, but not saying it, just feeling it, not expressing it. Temperance. This is, I see the 3 of Pentacles a lot, so I don't know. This is like somebody, there could be somebody that you worked with or lived in your community or whatever, but they don't get to see you anymore, all right? Or someone in your group, okay? Your group of friends and family, someone does not get to see you. Somebody wants to heal things with you. They're really having a hard time. They do want to talk to you. So I feel like this could be even both energies, because both do. Like, one wants a relationship, and it's like one had an ending through some sort of divine intervention, right? And because of that, I feel like there's a lot of pain coming from the divine intervention. I feel like usually there is a lot of pain associated with that, because something's gone on for too long, and there can be like a tower or something, which I don't see yet, but I just see that the divine had to do something, and that's what caused now somebody to be in some sort of pain, not realizing or seeing that there's like a relationship on the horizon, but then there's like moving on from the past, okay? There's pain with moving on from the past for somebody here, or for someone who had to move on from you. So I see an energy that wants to heal things, and I see an energy that wants to talk and maybe work with you, or I don't know, just wants to be around you. I see completely two different energies. This is the one that's not balanced, not doing well. This is the one that cannot escape the ghost of you. I feel like neither can escape the ghost of you, because somebody you were involved with and someone you like worked with, or something like this. Because I have the 3 of Pentacles reverse and the 3 of Pentacles upright. So it's like somebody you haven't talked with or dealt with, maybe since you worked with them or saw them through some sort of work service. Like if you hired them, they hired you or something. 7 of Swords is in the upright. That is Aquarius energy, but we have the 4 of Swords in the reverse right next to it. Why is the 7 of Swords here? That 4 of Swords. I feel like someone's moving forward cautiously. You know, like the song says, I will learn to survive in an ordinary world. It can even remind me of like people who go on these solo journeys, you know, and these sometimes when, you know, they feel like when star seeds when star seeds align or don't align, and then they feel this sort of feeling of it's kind of different. If somebody resonates with being a star seed, they already feel like they don't, like this world is weird anyway. Like they already feel like they don't fit in. Most people will feel like their values and integrity don't align with this world if they're a star seed, and they see a lot of the wrongdoing and they can't stand it. And then this is like somebody not choosing, not having, not being able to be in that person's energy anymore for whatever reason, divine intervention, however someone is removed from someone's life. But it's also seems like another person is coming in. I see like two from the past, but one you weren't romantic with, one it looks like you worked with, or you used to live in the same community or something like that, or used to, I don't know, coexist but not together. You guys were not in a relationship. Like you worked in an environment, or you guys saw each other, and then here's the one that you probably had a relationship with. Who's proceeding forward? Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the one who gets out of their head. Who's in their head? This is, I feel like a person might be watching you for quite some time. There's a person watching you, showing up as a King of Pentacles and looking at you as a Queen of Pentacles. And this is a person who's going to want to be in a relationship. This is a person who sees you and them as being on the same level, same match. And this person wouldn't mind like sharing a home with you. So I see you sharing a home with somebody, okay? New. Like a new relationship. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. That's Virgo energy. So something happens faster, especially after, if somebody's getting out of a marriage or not getting married, but it's long-term connection. I feel like someone's more or less someone who has left a marriage. There's another person who is, you know, trying to survive without that person. Because that's what I feel like. I feel like somebody feels like they lost a friend. And the thing is, I feel like when a new relationship happens, someone's just not even going to have access. So sometimes it kind of reminds me of like, sometimes when people are on good terms with the ex, okay, you share kids or something together, or you just like it didn't work out and you're on good terms. And so sometimes maybe you hang out with the ex, or maybe you know, if this is someone you have kids with, you know, you'll have a play date or a dinner date with your ex and your kid. But when someone new comes along, it's like, that's not really going to fly, because it's going, you know, it's what it's showing up here. I'm not making judgment, okay? I'm just showing up that like someone sees it like, now I have no access to you at all. I can't be your lover. I can't be your friend, and I'm not your spouse. And like someone's like, I have zero access to you. And then there's somebody who's sort of watching, but they look like there's someone that you worked with or used to work with, or used to see them through work or your work, but no longer do. Or community. For me, Three of Pentacles is like a small community, work, or a place where you come together, right? A community, like a small community. You know this person, you don't see them anymore. You know, like a gym or any place. It could be any place, but for me, usually it's like work. Tell me about the King of Cups. That was the long-term relationship. And that's the Seven of Swords reverse, and the Tower. This is the person, like if you were married to somebody and they do not have access to your energy, or if they lose access to your energy, is going to be very, very hard. That's where that song by Duran Duran is like sort of kicking in my head. Like, I got to learn how to survive without you, and it's rough. Because you seem to be, I don't know, thriving. Even though you have a lot of responsibilities and obligations, you seem to be thriving, okay? And I feel like if it's an ex, you know this person and you were not good together, okay? Even if they want to get back together, you just know together you guys weren't good together. And I feel like this is a relationship where you guys will be good together and you guys will end up sharing a home together with this new. Tell me about this Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Swords sideways. So I see here where someone could be about ready to say, look, I'm dating somebody, we can't hang out, you know, anymore, because they're not going to appreciate that. Or, you know, strictly, we're going to keep it, you know, it's kind of like that. I mean, somebody's just losing the access to you. They won't have any access at all. And somebody just does not know what to do without your energy. They relied heavily on your energy. So I feel like that's who's being hit the hardest, is somebody who relied heavily on your energy, is showing up like a spouse. And then there's this, and there's this house. Might be someone you start dating, you guys end up moving in, and I don't know, we have Virgo energy, Cancer energy, but we have an Ace of Pentacles. A Knight of Pentacles, also more Virgo energy with that. So whoever it is, it doesn't really matter, but it's like, this couldn't have happened unless this ended. I feel, and I've been channeling, and it's been coming out readings. I don't know if it's Colleen Tarot here or if it's Aquarius by Aquarius, my other one, but it's been coming out that, you know, there is going to be like an ex who wants to come back when there's someone new. Tell me about the Five of Swords in the reverse. Someone's going to feel defeated, because I've also have been channeling that, yeah, when somebody sees a new person around you, that's going to be the end of it. Like, that's when I really feel it hits someone, because then it goes from a little bit of access to you to like zero access. Tell me about that Five of Swords. And then somebody really doesn't know what to do. They don't have your energy anymore. They really don't. Yeah. Could be somebody with fire in their chart, doesn't have to be, but it's like, I'm telling you, somebody is not happy without your energy, but you're off onto a new beginning, okay, a new journey, and it's your journey. You might be talking to somebody sweet, or start talking to somebody, and I feel like this is the thing. I feel like you're going to start dating or hanging out with somebody that is just, I feel like they're going to want to be in a relationship with you, okay? They're not going to tell you this right off the bat. They're going to date you. They probably will, you know, I'm going to say wine and dine. I know that not everybody drinks, but they're going to wine and dine, and they're going to talk to you, and they're really going to find themselves wanting to be in a relationship with you. And that's when this person who's your ex is going to be like, I can't compete with that. And I feel that's, you know, somebody can't compete with a happy home. So that means, you know, the divine intervention was the past relationship had to end. It had to end for whatever reason, so this relationship could happen. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, we're ending off with the Page of Pentacles. That's a conversation, an email, a message, a letter, a notification. What is it? That's change. It's like, hey, I see there's a change in your status. I don't know. But yeah, there's like some sort of communication or something starts up after this change. All right. somebody realizes, look, I don't have access to you anymore. It's really over. That's going to be someone who is really trying to survive in the ordinary world. And without you, that's hard. Because I feel like this person heavily relied on your energy. But this new person, no. You guys are more of a match, okay? Someone could have, like I said, fire in their chart. But this is like, I feel like you don't know who this person is yet. That's why there's a mask there. But I also feel like, you know, you and this person are a match for each other. You're going to be happy. You'll have a home together. But the ex is going to have an even harder time when that happens. Anyway, we're going to close out. The ex is going to have to learn how to survive in an ordinary world. You seem to be thriving for your energy. Remind you, I'm not talking about like your money or whatever, but you seem to be like thriving in your own energy, okay? And you got somebody who wants to come towards you, who it seems like you know them from work or a place where you frequented, okay? It can be any place, from work to a gym to any place you frequent in your community. All right, let's close out. Yeah, we got the bee community. So like I say, you got somebody new coming in, all right, from your community or your work, you know, like worker bee. I heard worker bee. So it says, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness, and you are the queen of abundance. So I know this is a little bit shorter reading than what I normally do for Calling Tarot, but I've done 2 videos for this channel today. I did the weekly video as well, and this is a very direct message. All right, the ex is going to want you, but it's not in a healthy way. They just want your energy, and the new person is healthy. It's healthy. All right, you guys are like-minded and happy home here together. I see you'll live with this person if this is your reading. Anyway, guys, I love you. I'll see you in your next video. And namaste, my friends.